What's going on, world? It's your homie Sensei ripping them back again with another video. Moments ago, it was announced that 50 Cent finally ran into Joe Budden at the Knicks and Pistons game. That's right, y'all. As we all know, about a month ago, Joe Budden called out 50 Cent after he disrespected the passing of Irv Gotti. Of course, 50 Cent went in after the reports of Joe Budden, his sleepwalking incident. Okay, of course, they went back and forth. Well, apparently, 50 Cent finally ran into Joe Budden earlier this evening. As you can see, there's pictures of 50 Cent alongside with Fat Joe. And as you can see, Joe Budden sitting right there behind 50 Cent. Let's go on Twitter so y'all can check out the response from social media, because you already know a lot of people are reacting. Even 50 Cent, he put out a post pretty much clowning Joe Budden because, again, 50, he's very strategic. And remember last time, 50 was very adamant about getting that one-on-one with Joe Budden, right? Because Joe Budden essentially said that 50 Cent needed therapy. Remember, well, now 50 Cent, moments ago, reacting to running into Joe, he says, yo, I ran into Joe at the game. He said, I don't need therapy no more, man. 50 is wild, man. You can see he's sitting there courtside, Joe Budden right there with his lady, okay? Very compromising. Like I said, come on. Joe Budden ain't getting ready to fight with 50 Cent. But it goes to show. 50 is very strategic. And even then, when they were going back and forth, remember, it was alleged that 50 Cent knew one of the bartenders at the strip club, and Joe Budden got the hell up out of there. It got real spooky, real quick for Joe. You know, like I said, with 50, you never know if it's jokes or if he's dead serious. You know what I mean? And just seeing his response, I ran into Joe at the game. He said, I don't need therapy no more. That's hilarious, man. Like I said, who knows? You might see 50 Cent on the Joe Budden podcast. One thing we can bet is that Joe Budden will be reacted to 50 pretty much clowning after running into Joe at the Knicks and Pistons game. But again, like I said, I mean, what do we expect, right? Joe Budden, he's reacting. We all know Joe had a relationship with Irv Gotti. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was natural for Joe to give his take on 50, his posts, right, in reaction to the passing of Irv Gotti. I mean, just last week, Ja Rule finally broke silence on Cent in his heartless reaction to the passing of Irv Gotti. And as you can see, 50 Cent, he doubled down. Okay, so, of course, running into Joe Budden, like I said, you can see with the smile on his face, man. Joe Budden like, oh, here we go. But yeah, man, like I said, this is the latest on the controversy involving 50 Cent and Joe Budden. Again, what are your thoughts on 50 Cent finally running into Joe Budden after Joe basically said 50 needed therapy after his heartless reaction to the passing of Joe Budden? Do you think now that this is a perfect opportunity for 50 to come up on Joe Budden podcast to give his take on, you know, his reasons for going at Irv Gotti, or at least the passing of Irv? You get what I mean? A lot of people felt like, damn, Fifth, did you have to go that far? And, you know, some people side when Fifth say, listen, man, when somebody wants to take you off this earth, you know, there is no expiration date. You know what I mean? In regards to sympathy and feeling, you know, bad for the opposition, so to speak. You get what I mean? So, but again, that's all I got for y'all today. Like I said, let me know your thoughts on the controversy down in the comment section below. But again, that's all I got for y'all today. My name is Sensei Rip. Till next time. Peace. Salute world, I need y'all to do me a favor right quick and tap into the homie Grand Finale's latest video titled Sidelines. Okay, the full video is available on his YouTube channel. However, I'm about to bless y'all with a quick teaser. Okay, if you like what you hear, make sure to head on over to his channel and leave a comment. All right, and make sure to tell him that Rip sent you. Okay, run them numbers up. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace.
Upon the world before you dearly depart.
Let the world go by. Just let the world go by. And it'll all be just fine.
Thank you for watching my video. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, hit that notification bell to get the latest on hip-hop, sports, comedy, whatever. All right, we got you covered over here at Forgotten Kings TV. And also, click on one of these videos, okay? All right, y'all.